Shalom, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahushai, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahushai, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahushai, like of all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, double honors the apostles, elders, bishops, great millstone, that taught us his word, and peace and salutations to hopeful elect across planet Earth. So, earlier this week, Congress held a military UFO hearing. They released some video footage of what they call a UFO. We know them as the Chariots of Israel, basically flying off the coast of Yemen, and they tried to shoot it down with a missile, and it basically had no effect on the object, the chariot. The scriptures talk about how the Lord, when he comes back, he's coming back in a cloud with power and great glory. So these chariots are just kind of showing themselves right now, but these chariots are very powerful, and this proves that the U.S. military is willing to fight these chariots. Man, they shot a missile at it. They didn't know what it is. They didn't know the outcome of it, but they shot at it anyway. So that adds some validity to the scriptures, because the scriptures say that they're going to fight against the Lord when the army of heaven, the host of heaven, comes back, or when Yahushua makes his second debut and returns. He's going to come with the whole host of heaven. In the carnality of Esau, man, he's going to try to fight against Yahushua. And we see that now, how they're going to shot a missile at something they know nothing about. Same thing with these nuclear missiles. They had no idea what splitting the atom would do, but they did it anyway, because he is death, But this article is out of abcnews.com entitled "Congressman Shows Off or Shows Never Before Seen Video at Military UFO Hearing." Yeah, the video actually took place, I think, last year, 2024, and they're just now bringing it to light. It says, never before seen video released Tuesday by a member of Congress appears to show a U.S. military Hellfire missile bouncing off a bright, shiny object that was being tracked off the coast of Yemen on October 30th, 2024. The video released at a House Government Oversight Subcommittee hearing into the unidentified anomalous phenomenon, which is the military's term for UFOs. During the hearing, Representative Eric Burleson played a video that he said, "I've been given," and it claimed it was taken by a MQ-9 Reaper drone. The video showed what appeared to be an impact, but the object seemed to continue on its same trajectory. So basically, it had no effect. Esau's weaponry had no effect. The Hellfire missile. So here's the actual video of it.
Before it starts, I'm going to describe. This was taken October 30th, 2024. This video is of an MQ-9 drone tracking an orb, or this object, off the coast of Yemen. You'll see that another MQ-9 launched a Hellfire missile. You cannot see that drone, and so I'm not going to explain it to you. You'll see exactly what it does.
And just kept going.
This is when it zoomed out.
So yeah, there's the missile you know, boom, had no effect on it. So yeah, man. When the Lord comes back, He's gonna have thousands of them chariots. First scripture is Psalm 68 and 17. The chariots of the Most High are 20,000, even thousands of angels. The Lord is among them, as in Sinai, in the holy place. Yeah, chariots of the Lord, man. Thousand. They're 20,000, even thousands, man. So when the Lord comes back, man, the whole sky is gonna be filled with those things, man. What scriptures refer to as the war in heaven. Next scripture, Revelation 12 and 7. And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels. So that proves, man, when the Lord comes back, they're actually going to try and fight the Lord, man. They try to shoot a missile at this thing, man. And they have no idea what it is, or what it could have done, or what it could have done. But they did it anyway. So Esau, when the Lord returns, they're definitely going to try to fight him, man. It says, and prevailed not, neither was their place found any more in heaven. Yeah, rulership, man. That great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. So yeah, when the Lord comes back, man, he's going to pull this man out of power, man. All the armies of the world are going to try to fight against the Lord, man. And the Lord's going to conquer all of them. It's going to be easy work, man. You saw what that missile did. It had no effect on it, It's like it just kind of just absorbed it and went through it. So, Esau's army, it's going to be obliterated. 2nd Ezra 13 and 1. And it came to pass after 7 days, I dreamed a dream by night, and lo, there arose a wind from the sea, and it moved the waves thereof. And I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven. And when he turned his countenance to look, all the things trembled that were seen under him. That's Yahushua, man, the thousands of heaven, the host. The skies are going to be filled with these chariots, And whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, they all burned that heard his voice, like the earth faileth when it feeleth the fire. And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number of the four winds of heaven, to subdue the man that came out of the sea, the atmosphere. A multitude of these armies with their hellfire missiles. The multitude, they're going to come with their air forces, with their hellfire missiles and their weaponry. But I beheld, and lo, he had graved himself a great mountain, and flew up upon it. That great mountain, that fathership, that cloud, That's talked about in the book of Luke. That great cloud with great power, great glory. The big cloud, man. But I would have seen the region or place whereout the hill was graven, and could not. And after this I beheld, because it wasn't an actual mountain, man. It wasn't an actual hill, it was just a big ship that filled up the whole sky. And after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were sore afraid, yet durst fight. And lo, as he saw the violence and the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand, nor held sword, nor any instrument of war. Yeah, he came with violence for no reason, with that hellfire missile. This is him coming with violence, They're gonna try to blast that little use with their little Hellfire missiles, whatever little weaponry they have, you know. It's him coming with violence for no reason, you know. And lo, I saw as he saw the violence, the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand, nor held sword, nor any instrument of war, but only I saw that he sent out of his mouth as if it had been a blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue the flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempest. Yeah, them lasers, man. These chariots, they're gonna shoot lasers. They're gonna shoot back. They're gonna end up shooting back. Those lasers, man. Chariots. And they were all mixed together. A blast of fire, flaming breath, and the great tempest. And fell with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight. And burned them up every one. So that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and smell of smoke. When I saw this, I was afraid. So yeah, man, he's proven himself. He's proven these scriptures, man. This man's gonna come with violence on these chariots. He's gonna try to take down these chariots. He's gonna try to destroy them. He's gonna try to take down Yahushua when he comes back. He's this carnal man, man. He's gonna do it. You know, just by this right here. You can imagine when the sky is filled and you see that big chariot. Yeah, he's gonna come, man. But the Lord's gonna blast, the lasers, and there's gonna be nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and smell of smoke. So the Lord's gonna obliterate these different armies and bring down this man with violence. But yeah, I just wanted to bring this out. A nice little development. So it just shows we're getting closer and closer, man. With that, shalom.